people are friendly, much more friendly, than people in Japan, honestly. Especially at work. It's been over 2 months since I moved to Sydney, and I've been busy with my work. Sometimes I need a day less productive. So today is that day. Now I'm done with my makeup and hair set. Let's see what will be good for me to visit today. Today is Sunday, so if there is a market somewhere in Sydney, I'd like to visit there. We'll see. I'm heading to Kellyville Market actually. Oh my god, they don't have any market today here. I saw the market information on the Google Map and I came here, but no market. So beginner in Sydney. Such a beautiful view. While I'm here, I will talk about how I like life in Sydney. Honestly, I've never thought about living in big city in Japan. Because especially in big cities in Japan, like Osaka, Tokyo, Kyoto, everywhere is so crowded and it's difficult to take a peaceful walk. And that's why I don't normally like living in big cities. I never travel to big cities alone or with my husband. But in Sydney, there are so many peaceful parks, many areas less crowded, and it's rare to find crowded trains or buses. Yeah, it's obviously a big city, but it's much more peaceful than I thought before coming here. Also, people are friendly, much more friendly, than people in Japan, honestly. Especially at work, I personally work at a little store in Sydney. How customers communicate with the staff, workers are totally different. We need to show so much respect to customers in Japan. Like, we need to show the most respect to customers because customers God. But here it's more relaxing and friendly. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. And also how I can communicate with older people or my colleagues is also totally different. Yeah, normally Japanese people use different languages like formal languages and casual language depending on the situation. At work, we need to be more formal. So I feel like it's kind of difficult to make friends at work because I usually behave more politely or formally, which makes me hard to find friends at work. But in English, it doesn't matter. Like you guys told me, mateship is important in Australia, right? I really like that idea of mateship, honestly. Yeah, so I don't have to be extremely polite even at work here. I don't have to care about languages. Unlike Japanese, yeah, that's why I like English. I'm not saying Japanese is bad or wrong. Yeah, it's just interesting for me to know that kind of differences. When I talk about Japanese languages like this, people learning Japanese might be afraid of making mistakes or using informal languages, casual languages, but you don't have to be worried about it actually. Generally speaking, Japanese people love people learning Japanese. They already know it's almost impossible to distinguish what is informal or second language learners. And also, honestly, Japanese people know that people in other countries can be more friendly. They like that. So that's why you don't have to follow the rules in Japan. My British friend living in Japan, he's really friendly and informal in terms of language, Japanese language. But everybody at work likes him. So you don't have to care about what is formal or not. Just be yourself and just be friendly like you do in your country. Yeah, that's my advice for people learning Japanese. Yeah, so you can be confident as you are, and you don't have to be like Japanese people, right? I really like how people communicate with each other at stores or cafes. Yeah, the other day I grabbed a coffee and banana bread in a cafe alone. That lady owning that cafe talked to me very friendly. Are you going to work today or are you on a day off? And I responded like, oh, I'm heading to work and I actually came here for the first time. I live nearby. That kind of small talk can be rare in Japan. Personally, I like how people communicate in a friendly way here. And also on this YouTube channel as well, when I share like how I'm struggling with English communication, like the communication or differences between English and Japanese, hundreds of people left a comment for me. I was so impressed, honestly. Like, guys are so sweet. Hundreds of people explained it to me how people communicate here in Australia so clearly. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Now I'm figuring out as a Japanese person living here for 2 months, thanks to that advice from you guys. I feel like I not humble compared to myself before, living in Japan. I found myself being very modest or humble, especially at work, because that's how we show respect, being humble or modest and showing respect to others in terms of language especially. But language can be connected to behavior and ways of thinking. We need to be humble, modest. But recently, I'm not saying sorry that much, and I feel like now I don't have to be humble that much compared to me living in Japan. There are so many teachers respect me type of people. Teachers are supposed to train students to fit the society, and students have to be polite or formal toward teachers, right? To fit into the society. So yeah, I understand Yeah, teachers are supposed to teach that kind of behavior to students, so they sometimes all like respect me, right? But I honestly didn't like that personally. I always like communicating with people in a flat way. I didn't want students to respect me that much. But I have to say, like, you need to use formal language to me, especially at teachers' room, because other teachers see me. If I say like, oh, you need to use formal language to me, to students. I didn't like that pressure. But here, I don't have to be that kind of person. I don't have to care about if people showing me respect or not. Unlike teachers in Japan, which is so nice. And I don't have to care about others' ages, like if they are older or younger. In Japan, when you first meet somebody, you might be asked how old you are, because it's common question. First, we need to change our behavior whether they are older or not. Like if they are older, I need to use formal language, and if they are younger, it's okay to be casual, right? Maybe in Korea as well, it's common to make sure if they are older or younger when you first meet somebody. I know it must be strange, weird for you. I think that's a big difference here and in Japan. But yep, I really like the life here. If you watch my previous video, me talking about work culture in Japan, you will definitely notice how I change, like how I'm more relaxed at the moment. I just came back home from Newtown with my favorite necklace and ring. They were very affordable, but I really like the design. That's cute, right? I was so impressed. There were so many cute stores, especially clothing stores in Newtown. I was so surprised because it was the first time to visit there for me. I'd definitely love to go back there. Okay, thank you so much for watching till the end. Also, I do really appreciate you guys waiting for my online Japanese courses. At the moment, I'm too busy to welcome new people, but hopefully we can get chances to have Japanese online classes. I'm gonna let you know the details about pricing table or my availability and by email, so please wait for me. And trust me, I'm not gonna rip you off. That price should be affordable for you. So if you are interested in my online Japanese class, please join the waiting list from the video description below. The last thing, you can support my journey as a content creator with buy me a coffee from the link in the video description below. Because I don't get any money from YouTube yet, it's sometimes hard to have enough time editing, thinking about ideas, recording, making thumbnails, all of the things myself. Yeah, so I'd really appreciate it if you could support me. I would like thank you letter to all of you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, it's gonna be very difficult to come back here since this is tiny YouTube channel. Thank you so much. ありがとう。バイバイ。おやすみ。Good night.